Alright, so you've been wondering how I did our tour of the apples, or you'll get to see how I do my tours of the apples and use monitoring with the Segway that we have here at Neshoba. This weekend, because it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we're going to be donating all the proceeds this weekend from apple picking to the Healing Center in Harvard, Massachusetts. This is a great facility used for women who have experienced breast cancer and are looking for a tranquil retreat to recover from the trauma associated with it. They do a great job over there at Neshoba Valley Winery. We want to make a contribution this weekend to them. So if you come on out, apple picking is not that great, but if you come out, rent a pole picker or bring your own pole picker, we're going to donate 100% of the proceeds from the apple picking operations to the Healing Center. So come on out, we appreciate it. And if you look at one of the next videos, you're going to get to see how to make your own pole picker so you won't be left without one. Thanks a lot and look forward to seeing you. How you doing? It's a blustery day out here at Neshoba Valley Winery, and I just wanted to show you that we still have some apples. These are actually two of the better trees that we have left available for picking. A lot of the apples are up high. These are Baldwin apples out here, and I'm going to take you out and show you some other apple varieties that we're picking this weekend. But for Baldwins, we have two fields that we actually can pick apples on, and they both have pretty good supply of apples left. As you can see, they're up high, and if you hang around or click on another link, you'll be able to see how to build your own apple picking pole picker. So let's move on to another location. I'm over here now, actually in our Liberty block. These apples tend to be a little bit smaller. We probably overcrop them a little bit, but you can see here again up high we do have a lot of apples. Now a lot of you folks come out here looking for real big apples. These are real small apples, but when I pack my kids lunch for school, this is actually the perfect size apple that you want them to bring to lunch. You don't want them squishing the peanut butter marshmallow sandwich. This is a newly formed pond here at Neshoba Valley Winery with the rains that we had last night. The rains, as you can see, knocked off quite a few apples over in this block. Over here we actually have Golden Delicious. Still quite a few left, and we have another block of Golden Delicious. In the background you can see some Cavillo Blanc, nice antique apple available for picking. Right here, one of my favorite. This is a Golden Russet. And you can still see that there's a lot of Golden Russets left. Golden Russets and Roxbury Russets sometimes are the most popular apple for us to pick because people want nice shiny apples. These are just good tasting, but if you want to come out and find a pretty apple, we're probably pretty much done the pretty apple season. Up here we still have some few Blushing Goldens, another good apple. And then we come with some Grimes Golden, very little Grimes Golden. You can see a few up there in the tree and everything like that. And then at the end here we got some Roxbury Russets, but it looks like they've pretty much been all bumped down by the storm last night. There's a few up there, but again, it's getting limited picking out here, but there are still some good varieties, especially if you want to use a pole picker. Down this row here, these are actually Macoons, and you can see that most of our Macoons, Macowans, however you want to pronounce it, they're pretty well picked out. If you get all the way to the end of the row, I think we're going to find that, you know, you start seeing some apples up high. Ooh, some nice apples over there. And as we come down to the end of the row, you start seeing more and more apples up high. Again, not a lot of apples in this block, but still quite a few available for picking if you have a pole picker. The last place we have for picking apples is down in our Golden Delicious block, and you can see down here there's still quite a few apples, even low. This and the Baldwins, probably the only place you can come and get apples without a pole picker. But there's quite a few here. Golden Delicious are actually a real good variety for us. We have a lot of people that love them. So if you don't mind Goldens, it's a good weekend for picking Goldens. Again, now I'm in the Red Delicious area. We almost never pick out a Red Delicious, and this year we're actually getting picked out of Red Delicious. Good job by the Apple crew in selling these. As you can see, again, very down low. A lot of the apples are gone, but you can, if you look and you search high and low, you can get quite a few Red Delicious up high. So if we mosey on over here, you can see in that tree, there's quite a few apples, quite a few Red Delicious.